I'll share with you something that just happened and kind of a thought that came to my mind, which I really felt I should share. The time is like right now, it is 9:59 in the morning. So today being a Saturday, my kid is at home. She's not gone to school. My wife obviously, can relax a little bit. So I had woken up at around 4 o'clock. I was making my videos, checking client work. And at around, I think, 9 o'clock, I decided to take a break. So as I went outside, my kid was trying a new game that she downloaded on her iPad. I just, let her play because she's anyway practicing her skills of coordinating, her eyes, her mind, hands, and she's pretty good at some of these technical games where you have to run, jump, more like a Mario kind of a thing. So I went and sat outside near my kids' desk area, and my wife was there, and I just requested her, "Can you just press massage my feet because it's kind of chill." So my wife said, "Yeah," and she was preparing something for breakfast. She finished it, then she came, she sat down there. So here is a scene where I'm sitting there, my wife is just pressing my toes, and my kid is sitting there, and we were just together as a family. And then it just struck me that how lucky I am as a 50-year-old man. I have a wife who's so loving. I have a kid who is, she's very obedient. She's a very good child. She has a very good heart. And I am, I run a business from home, so I can spend time with my wife and kid. I don't need to travel, don't need to go to office, don't need to report to a boss. I am self-employed. And my wife, she doesn't need to go to work. She can be at home. So we are a small family. We have, we don't live like some people, like these Americans, they like to brag and show off online 7-figure income and 8-figure income, Lamborghini and big house. Although it's, I'm sure it doesn't hurt to have all that. I just have a very simple life in a forest in Thailand, living a simple life. My wife has the best that money can buy. My kid has the best among all her friends in her school. I'm very lucky, very blessed, as some people who are religious would say. I'm doing what I love. I'm living the life of my dreams. Um, this is like need and want. If I wanted to be greedy, I would say, okay, I wish I had $10 million and all that. But I'm very self sufficient, extremely fortunate, very blessed. So, when I look back on my life before and I look back at all the people that I've known, I'm not saying that other people are living a miserable life. Neither am I trying to imply that being an employee, working 9 to 5, working under a boss, having a corporate lifestyle is bad. There are many people who enjoy that. When I was in that phase, even I enjoyed it. It kills time. It is fun. There are a lot of benefits like a guaranteed salary. You don't have to, you don't have to kill yourself at your workplace if you don't want to, although there is pressure. But then there are these drawbacks. You have to get up in the morning. You can't sleep and get up whenever you like. You have to drive to work. There is traffic. You have to sit at the same place. You have to do the same expected thing. If you have a boss who's good with you, great. Otherwise, your life is miserable. You have colleagues who you don't have a choice, but you have to be with them and get along with them. You have clients who demand the sun, moon, and stars and can give you absolute shit if they wish to. They can make your life miserable. And then you have a fixed lunch time. Then you have to finish work, and before you know it, you're dying to go back home. You check the clock. Okay, there's half an hour, 15 minutes, and then you rush, grab your vehicle or take the public transport, go all the way back. And by the time you reach home, you're exhausted. And then obviously you take a shower. Either you go to the gym or you just unwind and watch the news, do something that you like, play a video game, prepare for tomorrow, and you start your day again. But then there are only so many things you can do. You can't do everything. You can't, have the freedom to spend as much time as you want or go out wherever you like. Like, for example, me, I can take my kid and say, okay, today you don't go to school. Let's go out. Let's have a family lunch. Let's go to a restaurant. Let's go for a drive. Although I'm not trying to imply that this is very necessary, but I'm just telling you the freedom that there is. Now, you can choose one life. And yes, there are drawbacks to my life. I'm not saying that it's, oh, perfect. There is no guaranteed salary I have to generate. And many self employed people will never tell you this, or freelancers. They try to show, oh, I'm my own boss, I'm living the life of my dream. And you have to work twice or thrice as hard as someone who's working in a company. In a company, you work 8 hours, 12 hours, whatever, and then you can go back home. My job is 24/7. It never ends. Morning, afternoon, evening, have to work, even night. You have to be obsessed. But the only beautiful thing about what I do is I love my life. I love my job. I don't consider it work. This is what I'm doing right now. I'm having fun. I'm really enjoying it. I'm not trying to say it just to show you I'm better than you. It's a fact because I'm working for myself. It's who am I working for? Loy Machedo. It's my brand. I'm the employee of Loy Machedo. So what is the point I'm trying to tell you? It is you have just one life. I've always told you this concept. You just have one life where you can live the life of your dreams on your terms, doing what you like, being the master of your fate. Like, for example, even though it's 10 o'clock in the morning, I can stop this video after I finish. I can read a book. I can, I have my uh, mobile gaming. I can play with my iPads. I have different accounts. I can have my, PC game here. I'm right now playing Diablo 2. If I want, I can sleep. I have freedom. Remember, more than the money that you earn, it's the freedom to live your life on your terms. Because you just have one life, man. You just have one life. And the beauty of not having to work for a corporate world, I can be myself. I can, be rude to someone online if I wish to. I can give my opinion without having worry, without having the fear that someone will report to my HR and they'll say this is against our company policies. If I want, I can watch a movie right now, which I'm actually planning. Denzel Washington's that what Man on Fire. So I have a lot of options. So my message to you, or what I'm trying to tell you is, you need to ask yourself: Are you happy? Are you happy doing what you love? Are you living your life on your terms? Or are you convincing yourself, trying to convince yourself, oh, yes, I have a wonderful job. Oh, yes, I have a wonderful boss. Oh, yes, it's a good salary. Oh, I wish I could get something better. I'll tell you why that is not true, why that is not reality. I'll give you a very simple example, and it'll prove what I'm saying is right. Almost every person who's an employee, who's earning a salary, who's working for a job, who, has his daily routine, when they tell me I'm very happy with my job, very happy with my boss, very happy with my life, I tell them, let's imagine you win 10 million US dollars as a lottery. You just won it, or you have been gifted 10 million US dollars. Will you continue working for the same company, same job, same salary, taking the same stress, taking the same shit? Or given 10 million US dollars, are you going to now check your options and do what you love, live the life that you wanted? In fact, sometimes I ask people another question. What if you had 1 year to live? Only 1 year. After that, you're going to die and you're given this money. 99.99% of almost every person I've asked this question, they always say, I will resign from my job. I will go spend time with my family. I'll go spend time with my loved ones. I'll go for a holiday. I'll travel around the world. I will do the things I love. I'll start a business. I'll go back to India. I'll, spend time farming. I'll spend time, praying to God, or doing what I love, or I'll open up a small business. They always tell me other things other than what they are doing. So it clearly shows that if you were given the options, you would absolutely do something different. So you're convincing yourself that I am happy. Now, I don't expect you. I'm very practical. I'm not a fool. I don't expect you to resign from your job. I don't expect you to say, okay, fuck off, all of you. I'm going to follow my passion, my dreams. I'll sleep on the couch and I'll earn pennies on a dollar and be a musician or be a painter. And I don't mind. I don't expect you to do that. You have your responsibilities, commitments. We can't just quit our job. I've always told people I've been lucky. I'm very lucky. It's not just talent. Talent everyone has. ability to work, everyone has. But if you don't have the opportunity, if you don't have the opening, if you don't have that luck factor, you cannot succeed. People who have made money on crypto, in the stock market, in their business, or in the corporate world, they always say hard work, intelligence, analysis. Oh, I was able to figure it out. They like to give themselves credit for the good things. None of them factor that luck is a major thing. I always tell people, if you were born in Palestine or Syria or Africa, you think your life would have been the same? No. If you had been born with, let's say, you have Down syndrome, no, you didn't get all this. So there was a luck factor that you're born without any deficiencies. You are born in the right place at the right time. So, like the people who joined YouTube when YouTube started, man, they made millions. Now it's a very different ballgame. So, my point of this video is spend some time and ask yourself, are you happy? Are you living the life of your dreams? If not of your dreams, with what you have, are you living good enough? And yes, I don't expect you to rock the boat and quit your job and become a sannyasi or, a hippie and be a backpacker. It's not possible. But see how you can make your life meaningful and live it on your terms. Now, Naval Ravikant has this habit of saying, do something meaningful, don't work 9 to 5. He talks a whole lot of shit sometimes. It sounds all nice. Easy for him to talk because he has millions stored in the bank. So obviously he doesn't have to bother. It's not possible for almost 80-90% of the population. So all I'm saying is, spend some time and ask yourself, how can I make my life more meaningful and more happier for myself? Not by buying things that make you happy. Yes, you should buy. You want to buy a car, you want to buy gadgets, you want to buy toys, you want to travel the world, do all that. That also is part of it. But see meaning in the work that you do, because our whole lives, we either spend time sleeping or we spend it in the office. The rest we spend it at home. Since you have dedicated and you have to go to office, you have to do work, make it meaningful. You don't have to kill yourself at work. Give yourself 1 hour without telling your boss. Spend time on yourself to develop yourself. I'm not saying spend 1 hour doing nothing. Make it meaningful, because remember, time is passing back. Right now I'm 49, I'll be 50. You will never get back your youth. You're only going to get older. And one day you're going to die. Maybe if you're a Hindu, you'll believe I'll reincarnate. But let's be practical and remember, you just have one life. Make it count. You'll never get the time that you spend. You can't go back to college. You can't do the fun things that you wish you could have done. If you're married, you can't have girlfriends. If you're 40, your body is not like in its 20s. So do it now. Make it count now. And make your life worth living for you. Because I'll tell you, you can bullshit with the whole world. You can't bullshit with yourself, right? So my message to you in this video is, give your life meaning and purpose. Not something spiritual, not something woo-woo. Something that keeps only you happy. And then I'll tell you, as you work hard towards it, one fine day, maybe you will finally live that life that you want. Don't wait for retirement. Don't wait for after 60, after 70. You might die at 59. The time is now. It's here and now. Make it count. And every day, every single day of your life, make sure that you do something for you to be happy. I hope this message resonates with you. Good, bad, ugly, feel free. Comment down below, because this is what I tell my clients. This is how I live my life. And I hope you do too. All right. You guys take care. This is me signing.